There's a new video this morning that some say may be proof we're not alone in the universe. A UFO in the form of a bright light is seen descending over the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. The video is said to be taken over the weekend. Then suddenly the light shoots up into the sky. There you see it. Another video from a different angle appears to show the light doing the same thing. Those clips have gone viral now.
We got some video that's going to have a lot of people talking.
If everything going on right now wasn't odd enough for you, take a look at this. The Pentagon releasing these videos of what they are calling unidentified aerial phenomena. They were filmed by some Navy pilots for the last 2 decades.
This'll wake you up. The U.S. military has, for the first time ever, officially released several videos of unidentified flying objects.
Wow.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any more bizarre.
My gosh!
The Pentagon declassifying 3 videos of what they're calling unexplained aerial phenomena.
Look at that thing! It's rotating.
2 videos showing objects spotted by Navy fighter pilots during training flights in 2015. And this one from 2004 showing an object about 40 feet long hovering about 50 feet above the water. Weird, right? Well, get this. The videos were previously leaked by a private company founded by Blink-182 rocker Tom DeLonge. The singer tweeting on Monday, "The Pentagon just officially released my videos." Just saying. So why are they being released now?
In the language of the US Department of Defense, these are unidentified aerial phenomena. Videos which add fuel to the belief of some that we are not alone. The first incident was filmed off the California coast in 2004, an oval shape hovering, and in the words of the Navy pilot who recorded this, not behaving by the normal laws of physics.
Scientists have a mystery on their hands. Signals from outer space are being detected. But what's causing the unusual sounds, and where exactly are they coming from?
There is a mysterious radio signal coming from space every 16 days. It's been detected over the past 2 years and traced to a galaxy.
We're talking 500 million light years away. Something big is happening, and scientists on Earth can detect it.
Fast radio bursts were only first detected 13 years ago from immense explosions millions of light years away. The signals race through the galaxies and the nebulae, stretching as they go, finally spotted on Earth.
I can't think of a mystery that we've had this enticing in a long time.
There's been a recent spike in UFO sightings, but now some are reporting seeing snake-like cylindrical objects moving in the sky. One was even spotted over the state of New York.
It's the UFO there. Got it in the shot.
The past few months, people from all parts of the country have claimed that they have captured strange objects in the skies on camera. But there's a specific sighting that is causing a frenzy. Take a look. The video, first published on YouTube by the user Tales from Out There, shows a snake-like stream of light spiraling across the sky. The user also claims that they saw a red orb-type object being dropped from the triangular figure just before they started filming.
Now, this is a story that for some may be a little hard to believe. Hear me out. U.S. Navy pilots are spotting UFOs flying across the sky at hypersonic speeds. This is the United States Navy reporting this. And it's a story first reported by the New York Times.
No, we don't. We keep an open mind on it. We don't rule anything off, take nothing off the table with this. Our point really is that whatever these things turn out to be, there is a serious defense, national security, and air safety issue here.
So why aren't governments encouraging the population to, as they say about terrorism, if you see something, say something, report sightings to the government so we can make sense of this potential threat?
Have you ever seen anything like this before? I know, this is awesome. I kept on calling the 5 eyewitness news. I'm like, there's something so cool outside. It looks like a UFO. I'm not for sure, but it's moving so slow and it'll stop. And the lights are blinking. I've never seen that before. But
let me record this out here. The Pentagon officially released 3 UFO videos, finally admitting what we've known all the time. The government has been concealing clear, convincing evidence that aliens are not only real, but they fly among us.
Interesting. Is that what this video shows us?
I mean, it's incontrovertible.
You take a look for yourself.
It says right on the screen, Pentagon releases UFO videos.
Find
Boom.
more at...
It almost looks like they're all separate. Like it doesn't look like one unit.
Now, with more on this, is seemingly out of the world story. Okay, John, are there little green men, Martians, walking the Earth right now?
Go up a couple blocks. If you go up, it looks like it's shaped like a beat. If you go down, you can't see it at all.
You know what time?
No, I hope not.
Okay, let me make it this to be a little bit.
I hope not.
Well, I hope so too, but let me make it a little bit more professional. Is this really fact or is this science fiction?
Well, it's a fact that U.S. Navy pilots reported seeing strange objects almost daily between 2014 and 2015 off the east coast of the United States, in particular off the coast of Virginia and here in Florida. They say these objects were at both high altitude levels, such as 30,000 feet, and sea level. And by the way, UFO can be anything that can't readily be or be explained. Something that is seen, but there's no explanation or there's nothing to definitively describe that. But going back to this story, in one incident, an F-18 Super Hornet pilot said that he almost slammed into one of the objects, which he described as almost kind of sphere-like. And in that case, an official report was filed. And one of the pilots, Lieutenant Ryan Graves, who spoke to the Times about it, said the object he encountered was flying at, he said, hypersonic speeds. So that's in excess of 3,800 miles per hour. He said it had no visible engine or exhaust plumes, and that it was doing impossible maneuvers such as sudden stops and instantaneous turns, things that really modern aircraft, even our top fighter planes and fighter jets, are really unable to do, along with, he says, staying airborne for anywhere from 12 to 13 hours. Our stealth jets, as incredibly advanced as they are, still have to refuel. So this is pretty incredible.
Of course, the US has a long history of reported UFO sightings. This image, captured by a couple in Oregon in 1950, regarded as one of the most significant. They were certain this was a UFO.
In fact, arguably, this picture, the most famous picture of a UFO, was taken in Mount Rainier, Washington in 1947. In the 50s, KGW aired a weekly show called Space Report. How awesome does that sound? And of course, we dug around in the KGW vault for this episode in 1959.
Thursday, September 24, 1959. For nearly 2 years now on Space Report, I've been giving you details on that enigma of the age, the unidentified flying object. Like the UFO that hung over Redmond, Oregon for at least 2 hours early this September morning.
Now, where did you see this unidentified bright object in the sky? Can you point it out to us?
Yes, it was right off in this direction, right out east of Redmond on the Prineville Highway. It came close to the ground and it stopped. And at that time I pulled over to the side of the road and stopped the car and watched it.
It had moved from where you first saw it?
Yes, it had moved in this direction east towards Prineville over Powell Buttes.
According to the Daily Star, the snake-like so-called UFO has been seen across 8 states in the U.S. in 2019 alone.
It's going over the lake now.
However, skeptics say it could be anything from drones to satellite launches. Seeing flying objects in the skies these days has never been so common.
We're going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Meantime, in September, the Navy confirmed UFO videos are real. In fact, the Navy was prompted to draft formal procedures for pilots and other personnel to document these encounters because of a recent uptick in strange sightings over the military airspace. Nick Carnez, an ex-United States Marine Corps soldier who served in Afghanistan as an intel officer, said in a statement, "We have reports from various countries across the globe of witnesses seeing similar objects."
I had no idea what it was. All I saw was something just go real fast.
Well, we saw it right through the trees.
All across the United States.
Kind of approached from over that direction.
People reporting unidentified flying objects.
Like 6
bright orange color lights.
My name is Peter Davenport, and I'm the director of the National UFO Reporting Center based in Harrington, Washington.
And Peter Davenport and his team track them all.
This is what one of the objects that passed over Phoenix on the 13th of March 1997 looked like.
In 2019, there were 221 sightings around the state of Arizona. People describing everything from discs and triangles to lights and fireballs, lasting anywhere from seconds to more than an hour. Just 2 weeks ago, December 18th, 2019, in Laveen, a person describes, quote, "I was sitting at my kitchen table and saw a saucer with blue lights. Ran outside. It was cruising low and slow from South Mountain, traveling northeast towards Scottsdale." December 12th, 2019, in Phoenix. 2 separate reports, both detailing a very similar sighting. 30 lights in a perfect line. The other, also in Phoenix. Same day, same time, recounting 30 star-like objects traveling in line. September 25th, 2019. Someone reports 6 silver irregular flying objects zigzagging over Scottsdale.
Oh, fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
Last year, the Navy confirmed these videos captured UFO sightings. No one knows exactly what these UFOs are.
If this is true, if there's even a shard of a possibility that this is true, it is the biggest scientific question that has ever confronted mankind.
In 2015, pilots flying off the east coast of America spotted this.
They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Again, its speed and movement apparently astounding experienced air crew.
That is it on us, dude. Well, if there's, look at that thing. It's rotating.
That same year, racing across the surface of the ocean, something that it took some skill to capture. All of these videos have been leaked in the past, but the US government now confirms they are genuine.
Harry Reid, former senator of Nevada, home to the infamous Area 51, tweeting, "I'm glad the Pentagon is finally releasing this footage, but it only scratches the surface of research and materials available." But the DoD not offering much more info, saying the aerial phenomena observed in the videos remains characterized as unidentified. Retired Navy Commander David Fravor was piloting the jet in the 2004 video.
And it's moving around left, right, forward, back. The radar immediately starts getting jammed. All of a sudden, it takes off.
A mystery of galactic proportions.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
How do you explain a whole fleet of unidentified UAPs? Well,
with the world gripped by more earthbound concerns right now, these videos will, for many, confirm what they've always believed, that the truth is out there.
I believe.
Do you?
Yeah, I believe.
What's the bottom line?
UFOs.
Are we alone or not?
We're not. Those are UFOs.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I love Carson's face.
Now we have another thing to worry about.
Referred to it as a.
Oh my gosh! It's just George Jetson, guys.
Take me out of here. 2020 did not come in peace.
Well, it's a question humans have been asking since the dawn of time. Are we alone in the universe? A new discovery revealed this week has many thinking maybe we aren't. So Richard Southern joins us now. Richard, apparently some radio signals have scientists scratching their heads.
Astronomers are looking into a possible sign of extraterrestrial life. They say a star around 94 light years from Earth is emitting a very strong radio signal.
It was detected by a Russian telescope last year and is now being investigated by several groups.
Say the truth is out there, but only if you know how to listen out for it. And scientists in California are doing just that. Astronomers detected a spike in radio signals from the solar system of a sun-like star 94 light years away from Earth.
In other news, a mysterious deep space object 500 million light years away has been mysteriously transmitting signals that hit Earth every 16 days.
Paglione pinpoints their origin in this case.
It's in this spiral arm, and that's the localized spot of the FRB.
What's most exciting about this signal from outer space is that it repeats itself
every 16 days.
They used to be a one-off. There'd just be this burst and then you'd never see it again. And so that made it even more mysterious.
Scientists wondered if what they witnessed was even real, but picking up on the pattern changes that.
And that's what we certainly did at the Ministry of Defence for many years. We took it very seriously. Our own pilots were seeing these things. We were having radar operators track them. And we knew, again, through intelligence and through open source material, we knew that the Russians and the Chinese and others were working on this too. The problem was that just the pop culture baggage from the term UFO, flying saucer, little green men, people don't take it seriously. But they should.
These fast radio bursts are much more mysterious and seem to be coming from much further away. We first discovered them. We get one really short burst of radio waves and then nothing. And that's really hard to tell what it is.
Doc, stick around for a second. I want to bring in our A+ panelist, Bill Caruso. Bill, is the real issue here that we are so lazy that we can't say fast radio bursts and we have to say FRB?
Listen, we love abbreviations. That's an important thing, I think, in our society. It makes it sound cool, but this is pretty cool. I mean, there's always been this view from the human element that we've looked to the heavens, looked to the space, and wondered, is there an intelligent life out there? And I think there's generally a belief out there for most Americans, most humans on this planet, that there would be. There is something else out there, and things like this intrigue us. People were saying online today, what else does 2020 have in store for us? Now we're talking about the government and aliens.
Well, I just saw today that apparently a meteor was going to pass by Earth, but it wasn't going to hit us, so we're good.
Yeah, please. We've had enough here in 2020 already.